Hello world, in today's video we will be looking and rating 11 new games on the Steam gaming platform that are available for Linux users, then ranking them in order. Okay, let's begin. Dark Runner, released 16th September, is a combination of parkour, speedrun and darkness. This combination is quite a challenge. It has unique lighting mechanics. It's a platformer old school game brought back to life. Simple yet challenging gameplay full of variety and possibilities. Use the light and the darkness, the floor and the walls and combos of all kinds to overcome anything that stands in your way and keep your time. Be careful, for you never know what is hiding in the night. The whole map is drowning in black darkness, and without the help of gentle butterflies and emical moths it is nearly impossible to survive. But be careful who you trust and never stop exploring. Can you beat the stopwatch? Running to the finish line in a decent time is a challenge. Look to, play to, idea to, cost 4, total 10. Skatebird, released on 16th September, lets you grind on bendy straws, pick flip over staplers, and carve killer lines through cardboard and sticky tape parks. You're a lonely little bird, and your big friend has hung up their board for good. Their job sucks, and lately, they're barely ever home to play with you. You're gonna fix all that with the power of being a chill little skateboarding bird. You may be tiny, but the more you skate, the more friends you'll make. Birds will come check out your park, help you find more parks, and together you'll somehow fix big friend's life. Above all else, skatebirds try their best. Explore lots of bird-sized parks with simple controls familiar to any pro skating tiny hawk. Find fancy clothing, secret mixtapes of new music, birds that need your help, and more. Skate to an original lo-fi pop soundtrack. It revives the skating genre in the most adorable way possible. Look free, play 4, idea 2, cost 4, total 13. Wraiths of Sentinel, released on the 16th September, lets you harness the phenomenal abilities of an enlivening wraith to preserve liberty or to subvert it. Will you use your powers over Quintessence to save your nation, or will you profit from its broken shell? You are a phantom being of supernatural energy, working as a covert intelligence operative for a secretive government agency. Your unrivaled powers of surveillance can safeguard the freedom of the country. Your paranormal wraith abilities will make the difference between being hunter and prey. Wraiths of Sentinel is a 250,000-word interactive novel by Paul Gresty where your choices control the story. It's entirely text-based without graphics or sound effects. Look 1, play 4, idea 2, cost 4, total 11. Hentai Girls Sliding Puzzle, released on the 16th September, is a challenging sliding puzzle game with various levels of difficulty, featuring hentai female characters, with relaxing background music to match the theme and mood. It features 12 different puzzles to solve, 3 levels of difficulty, timer, and a gallery where you can view all the puzzle images you have solved. Look to, play to, idea 1, cost 4, total 9. Grim Wanderings 2, released 16th September, is a role-playing game with turn-based tactical battles, lots of quests and events including technology research and construction of buildings in the capital and on hexagons. It has an interesting world, open to exploration and full of adventures. The game features a huge number of races, from the classic humans, elves and orcs, to much more rarely seen in games, such as lizardmen and ratmen. Characters are formed from 2 components, race and class. This game has 25 character classes to choose from and 37 classes for neutral creatures. Each class has its own set of abilities, which significantly affects the gameplay. In addition to the adventure mode, the game has a strategy mode. In it you can build buildings and research technologies. It offers an in-depth role-playing experience, with challenging turn-based combat and a plethora of classes to choose from. This game is perfect for Dungeons and Dragons fans who are searching for a challenge. Look to, play 3, idea 2, cost 4, total 11. Galactic Chef is a demo released 15th September in which you compete in a fast-paced cooking competition show game with procedurally generated ingredients and cooking simulation. Your dishes are scored by alien judges on flavor, texture, ambition, technical execution, and the unique requirements of each challenge. Can you make it to the finale and win the ultimate title of Galactic Chef? UA Stylizer will tell you everything you need to know, from flavor balance and texture variety to hazards you'll need to address before serving the food. Just don't use your actual tongue. Each challenge lasts 5 to 10 minutes, so you'll have to think fast to plan and execute a better dish than your opponents within the time limit. Look to, play 1, idea 2, cost 3, total 8. The Sanctum is a demo released 15th September where you visit Corthaven, one of the wretched dark elven cities of the underground. When you're home one night you get a visit from an elf called Kim, who claims to be your slave. As it turns out, despite your orcish appearance, you're the bastard son of a dark elf lord. You've inherited most of his fortune and his slave. There is a condition to his fortune, however. The Sanctum is business simulator of the adult kind. In a modern world where elves, orcs and other races coexist, manage the Sanctum while training your girls, grow your business, explore Corthaven, and more in this RPG sim visual novel hybrid. Look 2, play 1, idea 2, cost 3, total 8. Tomb Rumble, released on the 15th September, is a pixel art MMO platformer where adventurers compete to retrieve ancient treasures in lost temples, cursed ruins and more. Push other players into deadly traps to be the first to escape or be the one to fall in a lava pit. The game takes form in a succession of small, fast-paced maps full of action, short time limit, lava rising, giant boulders falling, and cruel other adventurers. Your goal is to reach the escape rope of each temple by jumping and running your way through while collecting coins and getting the occasional obligatory gem. To do so, a nice little arsenal of items and environmental traps to block and get rid of other players is at your disposal, as well as a bunch of special skills and buffs to help you stay alive, like invisibility, double jumps or quick dash. Use everything you got strategically to clear your way to victory. Well, you could just team up with other explorers and all share the treasures. You could also trigger a deadly spike, unleash a giant scythe or activate a deadly saw blade. Each level got its own set of traps randomly assigned to players that you can use at your advantage to get rid of other players, or you can just push them off the ledge right before the end. More than hundreds of levels of all kinds are waiting for you, ranging from classical tombs full of traps and puzzle jumps in the jungle to trips into unstable volcanoes. Design, share and play your own maps with other adventurers. Using the Duty Physics engine, you will be able to quickly build a tomb for your fellows using ready-made assets, placing traps and tweaking the physics and behavior of each part of your level. Look 2, play 4, idea 4, cost 4, total 14. Slender Threads Prologue, released on the 15th September, is a point-and-click thriller adventure. Guide Harvey through Villa Ventana as nefarious, unseen forces exert increasingly more sway over him and the town's residents. Encounter and interact with a vast assortment of eccentric characters with inscrutable intentions. Solve a sequence of challenging puzzles as you draw ever closer to the source of the town's dark influence. Bring to light the origins of the region's uncanny existence. Look 3, play 2, idea 3, cost 4, total 12. Tame It is a demo released on the 15th September. It starts with short flight to the new job in the Bahamas. Furly, the weather was so lovely, and the pilot of the small plane was a hot girl named Tanya, who expressed a clear interest in Lee. Everything was going so great until the situation turned into a total disaster, and suddenly, there's no more sky, no plane, no hot pilot girl, just the deserted beach, pain, and thirst. Instead of a common cushy job in the hotel, Lee will have no other option than to learn how to survive. The so-called island paradise appeared to be no safe place at all. It turns out quickly that Lee is not alone here, but what are these mysterious creatures, animals, or beasts of some kind, frightening him with scary sounds that remain to be seen. He would also have to find out what happened to Tanya, if she's still alive, and is there any possibility to escape this strange island. A story told without words. All the dialogues, interfaces, tasks are presented in the form of emojis, so you don't have to know any language to enjoy the game. However, if you get into some trouble, you can always switch the language to English. Your character changes over time. Get a tan, grow a beard that Robinson Crusoe would envy, then shave it off and totally change your hairstyle. You can craft anything from the most necessary surviving things to spacious, swelling and delicious filling meals. There are hidden characteristics such as luck, hunting, and gathering skills, wacky shrooms and berries, and various mini games, including fishing. Look 2, play 1, idea 2, cost 3, total 8. Midnight Stories, released 15th September, starts with Cindy, when she's 19 years old. The concept of the game is that Cindy drives the story, but a lot of other characters and pairs are introduced. It is a game that contains scenes with sex and explicit genitals are visible. Sexual violence is included in a very mild form or only partly in consensual sex scenes as part of the act. Drugs and alcohol are not the main topic but can appear in story. It features 4K Ultra HD images and completely voiced episodes. Look 2, Play 1, Idea 1, Cost 2, Total 6. This week's game to play is Doom Rumble. This week's game to avoid is Midnight Stories. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe.